It is so much fun to talk to you. I'm so excited to talk about this season. I have been a fan from the start, and this
Yes,
season, it, somehow you exceeded again this time. And I've loved Tiffany's journey so much.
thank
I
you.
am so Tiffany's sexuality has kind of become more fluid over the course of the season, particularly around
Mhm.
her relationship with Nika. I'm
Yes.
curious how you feel about that evolution, considering you have been so beloved of the gays and the
hmm
sapphics ever since
Uh-huh.
Bound and beyond.
Well, I love Tiffany's character so much, and I do love her journey because when she first surfaced in Bride of Chucky, she was I'm not gonna say one note, but she was a great character, and then she became a doll, and then Seed of Chucky, Tiffany goes into Jennifer Tilly's body, but was a doll for most of that, and so I played two characters, Jennifer Tilly and Tiffany. Um, Dawn is a huge fan of Bound, and you might notice at the very end of Cult of Chucky, when Nika comes out and she embraces Tiffany, he was emulating the end of Bound where they drive off in the red truck together. So he deliberately wanted to evoke that image for the fans. And it's really amazing to me because Bound has had a resurgence also. When it came out, it just was out for a little bit and then it went away. And then it gradually became a cult film and then it kind of went away. And then it had this tremendous resurgence to the point where it's coming out on Criterion Collection and was streaming on a lot of major streaming services. So it's had a new life, and I feel like a little bit Dawn helped that out because last season we had a episode called Death and Denial where he
Mm-hmm.
did a parody of Bound, and he had Tina Gershon and Joey Pantoliano come back, and we actually captured some of the same shots, like the shot of our two lips, like about to kiss. Dawn actually recreated that shot with me and Gina, so he put that element of Bound into the Nika Tiffany um, relationship. I think deliberately he wanted to evoke that. Um, the fans loved Nika and Tiffany. They called them Niffany when it looked like they're having a lovely romance for a while until Tiffany ruined it by cutting on Nika's arms and legs. That was like so rude of her. But Tiffany did it out of love because she loved Nika so much she never wanted her to leave, and she's like a little sociopathic, but she saw it as like clipping a butterfly's wings or taking a dog's testicles off so it doesn't run all over town, and that's how she saw it. And I have to say, I was a little bit perturbed at how mad Nika was. It's like, dude, get over it. Like, what's your problem? But I think the thing is, Tiffany did fall in love with Nika, and originally it was Chucky and Nika, but then now she has the best of both worlds because Chucky epitomizes toxic masculinity, and Tiffany wants to be acknowledged, and she wanted to be loved. And even though Nika was a prisoner, there was a little Stockholm syndrome thing going on there, where she had compassion for. She saw Tiffany's vulnerability, and even though she's being held captive and Tiffany's hitting her over the head with a frying pan, she still had compassion for Tiffany. And so Tiffany responded to that softness. And it doesn't hurt that, Fiona is a fine looking specimen of woman. And I love Fiona. She's like really great to act with. So, yes, I don't think that Nika, I don't think that Tiffany's sort of, I think she fell in love with Nika as a person, and then Nika
Mm-hmm.
happened to be a woman, which happens a lot sometimes in the real world
Yeah.
also. But there was definitely a time where she was way more in love with Nika than she was with Chucky. In fact, last season she fucking hated Chucky. Like, I was saying to Don, she really loves him. She hates him so much. That means she loves him. But now there's a situation going on where there's sort of a throuple. There's this weird triangle between Chucky, Nika, and Tiffany because she does love Nika also, but in a different way. But weirdly, Nika is a part of Chucky. And the casting is so bizarre too because Fiona Dourif is Brad Dourif's daughter and also plays Chucky, from time to time. So it is a really kind of bizarre triangle, but we'll see how it turns out. I think the fans would love to see Niffany back together again.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask if you think I'm crazy that I'm still rooting for
No, they were kind of mad at me when Tiffany cut off Nika's legs. Like, wow, they had such a good thing arms. Like the next morning, I woke up and my Twitter was all like, "Good morning to everybody except Jennifer Tilly." I'm like, what did I do? Get Dawn wrote it, and Fiona agreed to it. If Dawn said to me, "Hey, I got a great idea. How about Nika cut off your arms and legs?" I'd be like, no. No, Don. But Fiona's, she's like she's a very serious actress and a team player, and she thought it would be great, and it was, and she just went for it. And now she's really sexy with her artificial arms, and like she's such a badass. I think it was a great thing for her character to go through that metamorphosis.
Yeah, I mean, I personally love that dynamic, and like I said, I'm
Mm-hmm.
still rooting for it. So there's kind of this running joke throughout the season that's really funny, which is, which made me I need to ask, when was the last time you watched Liar Liar? and
Oh my
and is
God.
there a TV or a movie or a TV show or anything that you have done that you do like to revisit?
I think I don't watch Liar Liar hardly at all. I think the last time I watched it was on the set, but I love the conceit that Tiffany is such a big fan that she puts on the Liar Liar outfit that she found in the closet and watches it and acts it out like really badly. I would say one of my movies that I really love to watch is Bound. I think it's almost a flawless movie. Like the scenes
Agree.
just play so well, and also Bullets Over Broadway. Like I love that character because she's a little bit like Tiffany. She's yearning to be taken seriously. She really wants to be considered a good actress, but she just doesn't have the capacity. She's not very talented. Like Tiffany wants to be a good mother, but she's a prime example of somebody that should never have had kids. Like really bad unplanned pregnancy situation there. So I think that the writing and those movies are so sharp, like Bound, Bullets Over Broadway, that you can just dip in and watch a scene and dip out and just appreciate the artistry behind it. Another movie that I really love is The Wrong Guy, which never came out in the theaters, but now it's having a resurgence too because it goes around to comedy festivals. It's so funny. It's the movie I did with Dave Foley, and all the scenes are so well done. Like you can watch it over and over again because you notice new things every time you see it.
I love it. And that gives people something to watch while we wait eagerly for season 4.
Oh my God. And people can also watch, they can catch up on season one, season two, the first half of season three on Peacock, streaming on Peacock. So if people haven't seen any of the episodes, I can't imagine why they wouldn't have. Or if they want to watch it again, they can watch it on Peacock.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for taking the
Thank
time to chat
you.
with me. I could talk to you forever. And thank you for making another incredible season of television. I cannot wait to see whatever Tiffany gets up to next.
Thank you so much. It's great talking to you.